What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chow, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Today is my King and Queen of the Ring predictions, the whole match card, and yes, you see my cat to the left of me right here. He's going to be playing around, probably looking around, just relaxing, just to let you know for the whole video. But we have a lot of predictions today. I think this is probably one of the most unpredictable cards we've had in a while. I feel like most of even the WrestleMania card, even Backlash card, there was still some certainties with some of them. But this one, feel like there's some uncertainty. So let's just get started. Like we always do for these predictions, we're going to go from, I think, most predictable to least predictable. And starting off, we probably have the most predictable match. I think this is the one match I am 100% certain with, where there's nothing else that's going to change my idea. Cody versus Logan. First off, crazy we're even getting this. I feel like Logan's had more title opportunities than even title defenses at this point. But are we really going to get Cody to lose this early to Logan Paul, out of all people? I don't think so. I think we're not going to get a Universal Champion, WWE Champion, Heavyweight Champion, Logan Paul for quite some time. I think it's going to be like 2 years, 3 years, which that's probably not long compared in WWE terms, but I think the minute he loses that title, he's going to go for the higher gold, and I think he's going to be a real player there. But for now, I don't think they're going to make Logan Paul a 2-belt champion if they're not going to make Cody Rhodes a 2-belt champion. This one's easy for me, Cody Rhodes. Now, is this match going to be horrible? Why is Logan Paul in a match even? Oh my gosh, my cat is being so cute. There's just no way that it's going to be, Logan Paul at all. I just think that this match is going to be a banger. Logan Paul knows how to put on bangers. His athleticism, his ability to do these moves that no one thinks that he could do. He has the ability to have banger matches, and I think this one is going to be one of them. But if I would have, say, a confidence level on Cody versus Logan, Cody winning, it's like 99. Next up, we have the King of the Ring match, the actual match, Gunther versus somebody. And since this is going to be a SmackDown, or SmackDown's not going to happen before this video comes out, I'm going to also predict the winner. And I think right now the obvious choice is that it's going to be Randy Orton. I feel like Randy Orton is going to be the winner against this match. Yes, it's the bloodline. There could be some bloodline things getting involved. It's going to be a rematch. I don't think it's going to happen against Randy Orton. Yes, Randy Orton's a good stepping stone for Tama Tonga to show his dominance, but I don't think they're going to make a legend in the game lose to Randy Orton. Let's be real. And does it really make sense to get Tama Tonga versus Gunther? I don't think so. You might say it doesn't make sense to make Randy versus Gunther, and I think that's a better one. I think Randy Orton is a legend in this game, and Gunther winning against him is going to solidify Gunther as one of these top players, while going against Tama Tonga doesn't really do it. I think this is Randy Orton for sure. I think when I go to confidence level on Randy winning against Tama Tonga, it's like 85%. But Gunther versus Randy, I have to go Gunther. I think when you're looking at King of the Ring and you look at the mockery it's had for the past couple of years, Gunther knows how to make something prestige and make something excellent and make something higher. I said in my predictions video I wanted Jey Uso to win, so I picked Jey Uso, but Gunther was going to be the guy that makes it more prestigious, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He made the Intercontinental title one of the most prestigious titles, where I think that is on top of, the U.S. title. I think that is easily the third best title, and not as far as maybe a jump as what we probably thought. He can do this with the King of the Ring and not make it a small gimmick. But Gunther versus Randy Orton, that's going to be a match made in heaven. It's been a day now. I'm recording this Tuesday morning. It's been a day now, and I am still so shocked that Lyra Valkyria won. Like, I am still shocked, and I think that there is an agenda that's going to get pushed, and I like the agenda. I'm not going to lie. The winner was Lyra Valkyria against, what's it called? Io Sky. And again, like the last one, the winner to go against Lyra Valkyria hasn't been picked. Now, this kind of changes everything, because if Io Sky would have won, I would have easily chose Bianca Belair. It makes sense, Bianca Belair to go against, Io Sky, start having that damage control thing still. But instead, I feel like I have to go Nia Jax. I feel like it's like a 60% for my confidence with Nia Jax going to the finals, but when we look at it, there's so many factors that make sense for it. What sense does this make for Bianca to go against Lyra Valkyria? Two baby faces does not make sense to me. I feel like Nia would be able to put on a good match with Lyra, help her grow. I think Nia, easily could be somebody that can be a stepping stone for Lyra, which honestly gets me to my next point. I do think Nia Jax could easily win this, but I'm going to go with a different route. I think that there is a chance that Lyra Valkyria wins this. You look at Nia Jax, she is somebody that is undeniable, a force that can't be moved, somebody that is going to be probably one of the top players on SmackDown, going to be someone that, means a lot to SmackDown. And winning this, Queen Nia, is that really the step we're going to take here? I think the better option is to make Lyra Valkyria win. And yes, Lyra Valkyria is a new face. And are they really going to make a new face and win in Saudi? I don't think that that's a bad option. I do think that it's something that we should consider because it is going to be difficult to say. But Lyra winning this makes it, makes her one of the top in the women's division. And something that they've been trying to do is making sure that the women's division's better. Why would you not elevate somebody? Because if Nia wins, it doesn't elevate her to the top like she's always been. If Lyra wins, it elevates her all the way to the top where she's now one of the top dogs for sure. I mean, she's coming out and she's already being all these legends. I think Lyra Valkyria winning this, so I have to pick it. But I give this like a 45-40% chance. Like I'm definitely stretching here, but I think the win makes more sense in Lyra's favor than Nia. Next up, we have the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. Never thought I'd see a triple threat match for this, but Bronson Reed made himself clear and said, I'm going to get in the middle of this ultimate feud. It is really probably, they said it very well on Raw, mind, body, and soul, where the body is Bronson Reed being so aggravating, always just huge body going to get in the way, with the mind being Chad Gable. Maybe he's small, maybe he's not the biggest, but can use his mind to beat somebody. And then the soul is Sami Zayn, always having that will to win. This could go so many ways. The ultimate one that I am feeling confident saying is Bronson Reed's not going to win this. I think it doesn't make sense if Bronson Reed wins this at all. Yes, it might be a huge shock and everyone be shocking about it. And yes, I would like Bronson Reed to, grow and grow. But fact of the matter is, this is Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn with Bronson Reed in the middle of it. That's really it. I'm almost convinced Bronson Reed's here so he can take the pin over Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. So we can see a Chad Gable and Sami Zayn run and see a, feud between these two. I'm very confident that Bronson Reed will win. And other than that, I feel like it could be close to Sami or Chad. And I'm ultimately going to say Sami's probably going to win this. I think heel Chad could win this, and making Chad grow is going to be great. It makes sense. And he tried to get the title in Montreal and lost. So I would guess that this would be a come up for him. But I don't think we're going to see a come up for him unless it is a one-on-one situation. But with Chad winning to Sami Zayn recently, I have to think that they're trying to make Sami Zayn look like this underdog against Chad Gable. So I'm going to pick Sami Zayn. Never go against Sami when they're trying to make him look like Rocky. I mean, Sami deserves to keep this title longer as well. I do think that there's going to be a time where it is Chad Gable's time, but this time isn't now. It's going to be maybe at Money in the Bank. Maybe if they really want to cement the heel turn and make him look like an ultimate villain, make him lose in front of a home crowd. That is probably the perfect way to do it. This is the only one I've been back and forth on so many times, because one side you have someone who just won the title, someone who has fans behind her, someone that is trying to prove herself, someone that's a legend in this game, a Hall of Famer, someone that just won the title, just won it. Then on the other side, you have the stepmommy, who is having amazing mic skills, who's making people go crazy for her, and just the ultimate champion that can lead to better feuds. Who am I going to pick? It's hard because I think Liv Morgan is the champion I want, and someone that deserves the title and shows that they can grow a title. So I ultimately have to go Liv Morgan. I think this is going to be a big switch up. Becky's lost my interest a little. I'm not gonna lie. I love Becky, but I can't stand behind her as how much I'm standing behind Liv. I think the plan was always to give Liv Morgan a title at a PLE. So why would you not do it here? And I think it's her time to shine. I think that she will ultimately get her win for the Revenge Tour. Just the fact that Liv is so in and Becky's kind of dying down is like, why would you not put a title on someone while they're growing and while they're becoming so irrelevant? And the thing also is, would WWE really put a title on someone that potentially doesn't have a contract up? I mean, we can look at the past, but I've seen Bret Hart not have that contract, and I've seen a Montreal screw job happen a couple times. I feel like also with this percentage that it's like 35% confident that Liv Morgan's winning. I'm more confident that maybe Becky would retain, but I really, really, really think it's going to be Liv Morgan in my soul. And last and certainly not least, please do not make me like that, therapist. Listen, if Uncle Howdy doesn't show up, doesn't debut, when are we going to do this? Like, actually, you have the merch out for him. It's getting closer and closer. How would you not debut them here? I mean, we're the closest we've ever been. I'm recording this the day before the WhatsApp thing. I'm recording this before something happens with that. Maybe that's like we are debuting. Maybe it's saying we're not. But with all the QR codes, what are you going to do after? Are you going to make more QR codes, stuff like this? I mean, it's fun. It's crazy. It's shocking to do it. But seriously, like, it's going to get annoying at some point. People are going to turn. I'd be so shocked if they didn't do it. Right now, I have a 70% confidence that they are going to debut. But here's my prediction on how. I think they're going to come out. And this is what I really want. It would either be an interference with the King of the Ring, where maybe it would be on Randy Orton, where it's a full circle moment with... Oh my god, my alarm just went off. Maybe it's a full circle moment with Randy Orton. Maybe it's a full circle moment with, him going against Bray Wyatt. Bray, who has, gone against him, made The Fiend turn on fire. Anything like that. Maybe it ends in a DQ match for the King of the Ring, which that would be insane. I don't think that is going to happen. I think it's more of a chance that that match just goes on. I think the better chance is that it's going to be at the very end and it's going to make a DQ for the title opportunity. Now, if they would have done this, I think this would have been the best. If they are going to do this for the DQ, I think it would have made sense to do this if it was the all gold feel where whoever wins gets 2 belts, because it would have really been high stakes. It would have really been, why are we actually going to make 2 people have 2 belts, that kind of thing. And this is a great way to say, we're not going to do it. We're just trying to set this up. Now making it only for the WWE Championship kind of makes it a little less crazy, but it's still going to help Logan Paul grow. But I want all of a sudden Uncle Howdy appears and just takes on Cody while everyone else in the faction maybe surrounds Logan. I think something like that could be insane. Maybe they all go after Logan. Maybe they all go after Cody. Maybe they just go after everyone, whatever it could be. What I really want, stay with me, if they're not going to give him a US title or a WWE title, I want them to go after Logan Paul. I want this to bleed into Logan's world where the marketing side of Logan gets involved, where Logan is on his podcast. Uncle Howdy is messing with him on his pod. Uncle Howdy's messing him up with Prime. Uncle Howdy's messing him with other stuff he does. Hell, even how he messes with Logan Paul during the Jake Paul fight. I mean, I want something like that, and that's going to be my prediction. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.